Congratulations on the new knife. I'm going to teach you how to take care of it. So using your knife is pretty easy. This knife is designed for food. It's designed for fruit, vegetables, and meat. It is not designed for very hard items. So you want to avoid bones, you want to avoid frozen food that can damage the blade. You also don't want to use it as a screwdriver. You're not going to go and open a can with this. Use a little bit of common sense, right? It's a good rule of thumb, if you think that the food is going to hurt your teeth, it's probably not suitable for this kind of knife. The type of cutting board that you're choosing to use also makes a really, really big difference. These end grain wood ones we got at the shop are brilliant, but most plastic boards are okay too. Really, you just want to make sure you're not using something that's harder than your knife. So you want to avoid like granite and bamboo and glass because they'll dull out your edge really fast. But end grain is definitely the best. In terms of technique, it's always best to work in a forwards or backwards slicing motion. I avoid scraping food around using the edge of my knife. That's going to dull it out pretty quickly. Totally fine to use the spine for that. Basically, if you're chopping and you're hearing like little tink sounds against the cutting board, you might want to think about changing what you're doing. In terms of storing your knife, it's always easy to just grab a blade guard. That way it can go into the cupboard and not get clanged around. But there's a lot of other options out there. You can always look at using a knife block. It's important that it sits horizontally instead of vertically to avoid unnecessary wear along the edge. My favorite method for storage is on a knife magnet. Magnets are awesome because they free up a lot of counter space. Your knives stay clean and dry up there. Plus they look sweet. This is a piece of art. You might as well show it off, right? You may have also seen something like this. This is called a ceramic honing rod. This is our favorite way of keeping our knives in good shape here at the shop. The ceramic rods are really nice and gentle on your edge. They don't take off a lot of steel and they're really easy to use. Grab a rag, put it on your cutting board, and you can put this guy upside down on there. This hilt up here can sort of be used as an angle guide. The narrow side measures about 15 degrees for Japanese chef's knives, and the wider side measures about 22 for Western chef's knives. I like to do the edge to the tip, alternating sides, back and forth, nice and slow and gentle. You can think about this thing as a knife toothbrush, and we're the knife dentists. If you have any other questions, feel free, swing by one of our shops. We're more than happy to help you out. Or if you want to stay home, you can email us at hello@knifewear.com and let us know if you got any questions or concerns.